All right, getting everyone gridded up. We are at Sebring, Formula 3. We're going to be doing 18 laps. This is top split. There was 39 cars signed up. We've got some 5,000 iRacing drivers, 4,000, 3,000, all the way down to a 1,600 in this one. Looks like we're getting ready to go green soon. So starting on pole, Martin Asher. It's in the white. Actually, he's not. Where is he? Martin Asher's not on pole. Sorry, scoring is not set up right. So 18 to go. Green. Racing down to turn 1. See if we can get through this without incident through turn 1. We got a couple off, and someone just ate the wall hard. Looks like Marcus Woolworth. So up front, we got Gonzaga Filho. Mataruco is in second in that blue car. Asher in the 1 is in third. And Pizzica in the 22 is up into fourth. So Filho is working his way out in the pack and is now a second up on second place. Let them all get sorted out and we'll start racing right now. It looks like Asher looking to the inside. Pulls off the move, gets around the outside on the next corner, and now we're going down that long back stretch, and it looks like Pizzica might have a decent run down this back stretch. We'll see. Not a whole lot of gaining on him. Mataruco is... Oh! Big lunge into the final corner. Or that 22, he's going to make it stick. But now he's going to have the 4-car right on his tail down the front stretch. Looks inside. Can't pull it off. And the 22 of Pizzica is up into third. Going to look for close battles. We've got this one. The 13 of Bignardi. And Rosio in the 6. Starting to get spread out there, but we've got the 7 car of Seaman coming up behind the 6, and he gets on the brakes a little too hard. It jumps sideways on him. Trying to get back on track without incident. A massive pack stacked up right behind him. I don't see this pack surviving. And Mataruco. What happened there? All by himself. Hits the inside curb and spins it off the corner. That's going to drop him all the way back to 13th, and now he is behind this mess of cars. Let's go on board with him. This might be fun to watch as he works his way through this. Looks like he's being quite patient. not a whole lot of places to go with the cars scattered across the track. He's going to have a decent run down the straightaway. Is he really going to go up the middle? No. He's going to look to the outside. We'll get that pass done. Up to 12th place. But, let's head back up to the racing. In the front, we still got the battle between the 13 and the 6. As you can see, the lead is out to a 2-second gap now. And we got one off there. That's Hoogland. Misses the corner just a little bit. He's going to lose a spot to the 7 car Seaman there. And that is for the 8th spot. Looking back here at the massive pack of cars, Mataruco is working his way through that. He's to the last car of this, and then he will separate himself and get back into the top 10 after that mistake. So we'll head back up to the leader, just crossing the line now, Phil Ho. 2.2 seconds up on Asher. 22 car of Pizzica is doing really good for being the 1686th iRacing car. Moreno is in the 5 car in 4th. And Zerla is in 5th in the 17. I'm going to keep our eye on this battle as it's been the closest pretty much all race long. We're going to ride on board with the 6 of Roseo. See the gap up front has closed to a 2nd now. Not sure how that happened. We're going to switch up there. Must have been a little bobble by Philho. Can Asher close in the gap? Heading down the back stretch, 1.2 seconds. And you know what? Let's do a quick look here at the rear wings on these cars. So quite a bit of downforce there for Philho. Same for Asher, as is it for Pizzica. Not a whole lot of variation for these top guys. Battle for 14th now. Got Clausen and Paddock. Paddock around the outside, but oh, that wasn't Clausen. That's Tarday. Killing names here. That's what I do. So battle for 14th. Got quite a few cars right here. Late lunge by the 19 of Otera. Gets it done. The 20 car just left the door open there. Now the 11 is all over him. Misses the corner. And Yeah, that's not how you do a pass. That doesn't work out for either car. All right, back up front. Got a nice little gaggle of cars right here. Oh, no. Seaman gets into the grass and loses it just a little bit. Doesn't hit anything, but that is going to drop him many spots. Rosero and Hooglin bouncing through the final corner, now side by side down the front stretch. And the 4-car Mataruku is up to 9th after Seaman got loose there. 6-car looking on the inside of the 13, gets it done. 13 missed that corner. Might have got scared by a little lunge there. So nice battle here for 6th place, and it looks like Bengardi coming back on him. Going to look at the outside. And, oh, almost locks it up. Looked like it jumped sideways on him. Gets the pass done, though. And while they battle, that is slowly bringing the 23 of Hooglin and Mataraku in the 4-car up to them. So let's ride on board with the 4. Watch this unfold in front of him. Going to move by Bengardi into the final corner. That's going to open the door up for Mataraku to get 8th place. And it looks like Pizzica has crashed. Not sure what happened. Let's ride on board with him. Oh, he's... Internet crashed? Did he drop out? I've lost him. No idea where he went. Still showing him in 3rd, though. Oh, he's having some internet issues and almost blanked out for half a lap there. So, we didn't lose him. Let's head back to this fight. I thought he had crashed out. Mataraku now working on 7th place. That's the 13 of Bengardi. Bignardi. Most likely just going to wait for the straightaway. Get a run into that last corner. Up front, Asher still 1.2 seconds. And, okay, we got to move before the straightaway. Let's take a look and see what happened there. Oh, he just over the curb. Easy pass. All right. We got a 3-way battle here for, looks like, the 9th position. Hooglin in the 23, he's been slowly dropping back throughout the race. Clausen in the 12, the red car. Right behind him, Bingardi, who has dropped back quite a bit after we saw him get passed by Mataruko. And Paddock in the blue and orange car. Looks like Bingardi missed that corner just a little bit. Now we've got two different fights going on here. Looks like Paddock's going to be easy on him and not throw the move. Clausen in that 12, looking to get around Hoogland. Not going to get it done there. Working our way towards that long back stretch. Big run off the corner. And gets it done before even a quarter of the way down the track. So Hoogland must have had a little bit of issue getting out of that corner. Doesn't lose too much ground, but that releases Clausen up into the 9th spot. All right, back up to the lead. We are working lap number 9, and Asher is closing in on that 2 car. He's been slowly closing that gap in each lap. It was out to 2.2 seconds is the highest I remember seeing it. We are now down under a second. Zika has his internet situation figured out and is 5 seconds back behind Asher. It's going to be a good finish for him if he can take away 3rd place with the 22 car. So, working our way down the backstretch. Let's find out where Asher gains the most on Phil Hope. There's a wide entry into the final corner. Bouncing through that corner. Still a second behind. And that gap is holding pretty steady. Last lap by was a 51.44 for Phil Ho and a 51.27 for Asher. And now we're down under 0.8 seconds. Down to a half a second. Definitely getting a sniff of the draft now down the straightaway. So, lap 10. We've finally got a battle for the lead. These guys are pulling out away from the rest of the pack quite a bit now. Still got some good battles in the back of the pack, but this one is heating up and definitely what we're going to be watching. We got 3 cars out of the race right now, which is fairly good, and we just lost a 4th. We've got 4 cars out of the race right now, but that's pretty good for a 23 car field. So, Asher now right there with Velho. Massive draft. Velho protects the inside, but Asher's going to like that because he does a wide entry into this last corner. And now he's probably going to have a decent run out of the corner, and we might see a pass into the turn 1. At the line, 0.06. Right on his gearbox. Around the outside, Asher's going to take the lead. Starting lap 11. We'll see if he can pull away. So it looks like on a longer run, he's able to hold it to hold it together a little better, I guess. The best lap, that was his best lap right there. A lot of help from the draft. Phil Ho's best lap is a 51.3. Last lap, he ran a 51.9. So, tires might be falling off for him. Looks like Pizzica might have had an issue while all that was going on. Looks like he loses it off of turn 1. Yep, loses it straight into the wall. And he's going to have to limp that one back. Back up at the lead. This one might be a tight battle all the way to the end. Got 8 laps to go now. Asher over the curbing. That's going to release Phil Ho through on the inside, and now Asher's got to do it all over again. So one tiny little mistake there. And he is now back half a second. And he's going to be starting all over again. Pizzica has entered the pits to get a new front wing on his car. So although quick, looks like the reason I rating might be that low is because of crashes. Asher right back on the gearbox of Phil Ho. Gets a good run off that corner onto the final, or onto the back stretch. It's gonna prevent Asher from having a run on him this time into the final corner. Asher using that wide line, cutting it in midway through the corner. Phil Ho keeping it pretty narrow all the way through. We've got 6 laps to go now. Slowly closing in on him again. Smooth through the braking zone. Oh, a little wiggle by Asher midway through that corner. And Pizzica has just retired. He will take home 19th place. So gap opening back up just a little bit. We'll see how they get around these few corners onto that back stretch. And it looks like Asher's just a little bit farther back than he was last time by. .749 at the line, so Asher slowly falling back. Might have a little bit of damage to the underside of the car from going over that curb. Closes it back into .4 though, so that's where he was. Oh, he's a little wide through that corner, and that might lose a chunk of time for him. All right, so as this gap opens back up, let's do a quick run through the field. Philho, Asher, Moreno is in second. Zerla in the 17 is in fourth. Mataruco is in fifth place now after the mistake, and he's going to be going for that fourth position. That should get him back up to where he was before the mistake. Seaman has recovered after going off right before that backstretch. Roseo is in 7th in the 6 car. Paddock in the 3 is in 8th. Bignardi is in 9th place in the 13. And Clausen rounds out your top 10 in the 12 car. So, Mataruco, let's take a look at this battle as he works on the 17 of Zerla. The gap has opened up more now between first and second. Mataruco getting a good run down the straightaway, and this one's going to be an easy pass. He gets it done. Now will Seaman work his way through? He does as well. He is up to 5th. Zerla loses 2 spots in one corner, but Seaman almost ends up in the wall. And now this is going to allow Zerla, he's going to take a look around the outside, but has a little blink on the internet. And he's not going to get it done. So, let's go back up front. The gap is holding it around a second. I'm going to put up the full standings now. Top 20. As you can see, we still got 18 running. We are getting close to lap traffic. Don't know if we're going to get there, though. Still about 20 seconds ahead of the leaders. Looking for some close battles out there. No one's really within a second of anyone else. So we'll just keep focused on this lead battle. 4 to go. Not sure if Asher's going to be able to make a comeback in this one. He had the lead for a split second, then made a mistake, gave it back, and has not been able to recover since. And it's just slowly dropping back every lap. Little battle for 12th place now. This is between Otero and Tardu. I don't know. I'm American. Gap is 0.8, and looks like it's not going to close up all that much on the straightaway. Just noticed up front, you got a 0.4 seconds, so may have been a mistake out of Phil Ho. It's right on board with Asher as he tries to recover, regain that lead. And just looking at the leaderboard, it looks like Seaman has once again had an issue. He's lost a couple of spots. Almost had a move there into the corner by Asher for the lead. 2 laps to go. Gap opens up just a little bit through those tighter corners. Probably a little bit of aero push, losing that air off the front wing for Asher. Down the backstretch now, we've got a half second between them. Just trying to sniff out the draft as Phil Ho tries to break the draft. Through the final corner, they're going to be getting the white flag this time around. Phil Ho with the lead, 0.7 seconds up on Asher. Everyone's going to be trying their hardest on this last lap. Gap is back up to a second now. Looks like this is going to need a major mistake by Phil Ho for Asher to get the win. Now up to 1.2 seconds. Looks like the top speed of Phil Ho is about 3 miles an hour quicker through that section than Asher. Pushing it wide, using up as much track as he possibly can back there in the background, but still losing ground to the leader. Rounding the last few corners before the straightaway. Phil Ho now out to a 1.6 second lead. And one final corner left. It was a great battle by these two. Looks like Asher has relinquished any charge and just backed off not to Bennett on the final lap. And Phil Ho is going to take the win. Asher comes home in second. Moreno now coming to the final corner. And this will be third place for him in the 5 car. 21.6 seconds behind the lead. Mataruco, great recovery for him. He will get 4th in that 4 car. Zerla in the 17 is going to have the best finish for anyone in this race. He's going to take home 5th. Seaman right behind him in 6th. Roseo in the 6 car. We've seen him in a lot of tight battles. He's going to come home clean in the 7th place. Paddock in the 3 car is going to finish 8th. And let's see, Bengardi, Clausen, Huglin, Otero, and right behind him, Tardu. They are entering that final corner. Otero is going to come home in 11th in that 19 car, and the 20 car will finish 12th. Buchmann in the 15 is going to come home 13th. Etchenbach in the 21, 14th. Borden in the 9 will get 16th. And the final car running, the 11 car of Koster, he's going to come home in the 17th spot. Don't know why it's showing 16th, but maybe he got lapped there. No? Okay, he is pitting this time around. He's going to get 17th. No idea why it's showing him in 16th. There we go. It has corrected itself. So, that's that race. Pretty good battles. Not a whole lot of stupid moves that we saw, but you never know what happened in that mid-pack while we were watching the leaders. Hope you enjoyed that one. It was a fairly decent race, and good to see the top two having a decent battle. Thanks for watching.